Well, welcome back to episode 8 of Growing Pains.
Yeah.
And today we are going to be talking about, what are you looking at?
that potato behind you.
This is my positive potato. It may be tiny potato, but I believe in you and go do your thing.
Why potato?
Well, basically as a kid, I used to love potatoes. And I think my mum bought it for me for some reason. Like I was going into something that I needed some luck with. So yeah, this is our positive potato for the day.
That positive potato's got back. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? What's going on? Bunda, what's going on with that?
That's hilarious.
Bloody hell. No one is positive. That's wild.
Is that why you looked?
Well, I didn't see it from this angle. I just saw the potato, but then you pulled it down. I'm thinking, why has it got like a G string or something? Something's going on with that. That's right.
Oh, that potato's been eating a lot of potato. Oh, bless it.
Carbing up.
Anyway, totally sidetracked now.
Yeah.
So in this episode, we are talking about alignment, basically.
Yeah, alignment, sort of career, job. So I get questions all the time, and even a couple of weeks ago, I was speaking to a lady. What are you laughing at? You laughing at me? What are you laughing at?
I'm so sorry. It's funny because we made it through the whole session without this work happening, and now we're here. Carry on.
What are you laughing at that?
It's the back.
Why are you just staring at it?
Cut, ferociously writing notes. Cut all of this out.
Wow. Leave it in.
So jokes. All right, go on.
Yeah, literally a couple ladies. So, what I've learned, it's even for me, a lot of people, it's not the... Cool.
It's one of those moments like in school where you're not supposed to be
You need to move it away.
Oh my God, I'm not even looking at it. I'm
Are you not?
hearing you say it again and again in my head. I'm so sorry. Give me something serious to think about. It's okay. Emotions and trauma. We're back in the room.
Where was that?
Do you want me to reintroduce it? Oh,
Are we going again?
No, go.
It's natural, it's organic.
Continue.
So,
We'll get it out this time.
where was I? So it's not the job you're doing, generally, it's who you're doing it for.
That's the misalignment.
Well, I think a lot of people like the job they're doing, so there might be, I don't know, a carer, a teacher, but they just don't like the company they're doing it for.
Okay.
So then people will leave and think, oh, well, I've got my perfect career, but I hate the job itself. It's like, well, leave and do something else, or kind of do it for yourself. So I liked working in gyms, I liked helping people, training people, but I didn't like doing it for a franchise and a company because your hands are tied, you can only do so much.
Right.
So for me, it was like, right, I need to find a way to do it for myself. Can put my own sort of spin on it and, you know, get people to where they need to be for myself rather than doing it with a big name above you because you can only do so much.
So then hearing that and not having my own experience with that, I would say that a lot of alignment in terms of career and finances and business has to do with how much freedom you have. Because are you aligned? Because freedom is something everyone wants, right?
Yeah.
I would say anyway. Nothing to chase, nothing to prove, nothing to hide, free from all of that crap. So you can be free and in alignment while working with a company or for someone else. What are you thinking of? Did you
I looked at that. You need to move it.
Your donut, I was right in the flow there.
I just glanced down and it was there.
Oh my God. So, freedom. Yeah, I think that freedom has a lot to play in how aligned you are within your career and your business. Because without the freedom, you can be employed, you can work for yourself, you can have your own business, you can have whatever set up. But if you're not feeling free to do the things the way you want to do them or how you want to do them or for how much money you want to do them, for how little effort you want to do them, then that's really one of the, I would say, crucial factors as to why you would say yes or no to something and why you would be aligned or misaligned to a certain offer or to a certain opportunity.
Ooh. So to be aligned then, do you think it requires a person to take responsibility? So I think in the workplace and business, a lot of people lack taking the responsibility because it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So for us to do with this self-employment thing, it's a lot of effort. There's no
Yes, it's a lot of
security.
effort.
Do you know what I mean though? Like, so some people would rather have a normal job and not want to progress because they don't want the responsibility of having to get up and do more and work harder.
Yeah, and I think also then what comes into that is the fear behind it, because I've been self-employed for 8 years now, and the amount of fear that is in I say what could be in every single day, not knowing where your next project's going to be, not all of that stuff of not knowing that secure or having that secure income could override a lot of people's decision to then go into something that's misaligned. Stop it. Go into something that's misaligned just because it avoids the fear. But then what you're doing is you're putting yourself in a space of a lack of freedom, because you're now having to do something that, yes, although there's no fear behind it, you've got the financial security, you're also in a place where you may not enjoy being, or there isn't as much freedom, or there isn't as much choice, or the lifestyle is a huge part of it. So I think it depends, your decisions and where you end up aligned to will always depend on what emotion is running the show. Is it fear?
Yes.
Is it the want of freedom? Is it the excitement? Is it the confusion? Because confusion can put you in a lot of misaligned places. So it depends and this goes for anything, relationships, business, finances, whatever emotion is running the show will decide how aligned you are to the outcome.
Okay, so for me previously it was always finances. I was like, right, what do I want to earn a month? Right, so I'm going to work this, I can PT for this amount, and that's what I'm going to do. So it was always finances keeping me in there. Whereas now, I guess I've been self-employed. Yes, finances is a thing, but that's not the only driver.
Yeah.
I now know that finances will come if I stay true to myself, and it's obviously aligned. So we talk about alignment. How do I know this is right for me? So I think now, so we spoke on a different episode about resistance. I used to think resistance was a good thing. And don't get me wrong, it is, because pressure makes diamonds.
Yeah.
So if you can withstand the pressure of something, you will turn into a diamond. But if you can't stand the pressure, you'll fold like a deck chair. Yeah. Whereas now, I don't feel there's any resistance.
Yes.
So the more I go down the coaching route, speaking, in person or doing sound healing or whatever, there's no resistance. The only resistance is me.
Yeah.
If I can be asked doing it or not.
Yeah.
There's no other factors in play.
Yeah, which comes back to the thing we were discussing earlier, which is that you're creating everything or your reality from the place that you feel.
So it's not fear of finances anymore, because I now believe, and I know, money and currencies are flow. It's an energy exchange.
Yeah.
So my whole thing for myself last year when I went within, I quit my job, started meditating more, it was to detach myself from money, from finances, from thinking I need to earn X amount of money to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
So once I stripped that back, I was earning $1,000 a month. And I was 35, moved in with my mate. I'm like, I can't do this at 35. That's my ego obviously talking.
Yeah.
But it was the best thing I ever did, because I actually had time to work on me, time to detach from things that I was attached to, time to look at myself and think, you know what, this is my time. Up until then, I've never had a period of time where I've been out of employment. So for the last 18 years, there was no other time to do that.
Yeah.
I weren't aware to do it. So it was scary, because I had to quit my job, get rid of X amount of stuff, get rid of the house, put myself in a container unit, moving with my mate at 35. And don't get me wrong, my ego was like, you cannot do that. You can't do it. What are people going to think? But there was something in the back of my mind like, you need to do this. It's the only time you can.
Yeah. And I think that's a huge part of being able to align to the right things for you is space. Because we're so, as humans, so like addicted, I would say, to keeping busy, wearing this busy badge like it's a good thing all the time, like having more and more on that you need to do. But that never allows space. And when there's no space, you're not only not allowing anything to come in that could be more for you,
yes,
but you're also not allowing yourself to really feel what you're feeling. So underneath, if it's a fear of finances or a fear of a lack of safety or whatever it is that you're experiencing that's keeping you in a job or a relationship or whatever, then staying in it is almost making you like emotionally unavailable, because you're not actually facing what you're really feeling in this space.
Yes.
So when you don't do that, or to not do that, you'll keep filling the space, so you don't have this openness. Openness and space is like a key thing for alignment, because how can you see what's aligned to you, or even the opportunities of what's aligned to you, if you don't have the openness for it to come in?
Yeah, if your glass is already full, what can you add to it?
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
You just said what I said in 5 minutes in like 2 sentences.
Yeah, and I've learned that even with like people. So I wanted to change the people around me, and be around more positive people, or people more in this sort of community. It's like, well, I need to get rid of the people that are in it already because there's only so many people that can fit into my space,
Yeah.
fit into so many of my hours in a day. So who would I want to put that time into?
Yes. And also, I would say safety is probably a huge. I would say, I'll ask you this question, but I would say safety is the thing that keeps people misaligned, or lack of safety
Both, isn't it? Yeah.
is what keeps people
You
misaligned.
think it's safe by being there because it's secure, but then, yeah, you're out of alignment.
Would you say that's the biggest thing that's in the way of people being aligned?
The
The feeling of lack of safety.
No, I'd say money.
That's safety. So I had this because when I was being coached, when I went into this journey, that was my biggest problem, or what I thought was my biggest problem anyway. It was like the most highlighted thing. A lack of money, can't seem to attract it or go past a certain like park of money that I keep attracting and then I stop. It's like what do you call that? The ceiling. It wasn't going past that. So I was like, why? What's going on? So I was like, that's my biggest problem. I cannot attract the same or more money. And I realized that it all comes back to a lack of safety within myself, which saying that in a sentence for people who don't even understand it sounds like, first of all, how's that linked? And also, what the fuck is a lack of safety?
Let's go into it so I can understand it a bit more, because I don't know, I think you can not have any money but still feel safe.
Exactly. We should be able to. This is the thing that we are missing as humans, is that money is not what gives us safety. So we should be able to be safe without the money because the safety doesn't come from the money.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
you get
and no matter how much
security.
money, and no matter how much money you get, you'll never feel safe. I think no matter how much money you get, you will never feel safe because you haven't dealt with issues within you.
Yes. So when you don't look at the lack of safety within, you could fill that gap with as many money, material, and everything else as you want.
Yeah.
But you'll still feel like it's not enough, or
Yes.
I'm still need more in case of da da da.
Which, debatable subject is why all these millionaires do the maddest of stuff to feel something, because I've got all the money in the world, they've bought everything, so what do I need to do now to feel something? I'll do some mad shit.
Yeah. And also keep myself distracted.
Yeah.
From what I'm actually feeling, which is a lack of safety. Because this is the thing that's important, because mentally, logically, we're not aware that we feel this lack of safety as humans. We're not logically aware of it because our brain is trying to keep us away from what we're actually feeling.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the body is like, we feel a lack of safety, we feel not enough, we feel all these things, which is most likely all of us because of the way we've all been brought up in this emotionally unaware world. So without realizing it logically, you're always going to be in a space where it's like, oh, that doesn't bother me, or I just want more money because of X, Y, and Z. But actually it's coming from the deeper rooted emotion, which is in your body. We need money or something to fill this gap of safety that we do not have. And that lack of safety often comes from how we're brought up, to not be safe or not to be confident or not be grounded in who we are, because when we're growing up, we learn that who we are is wrong.
Yeah, and then society will reinforce that false belief as well, because it's like, oh, the bills are going up, you need to pay for this now, you need to pay for that now, there's a crisis. Then you're like, fucking hell, yeah, I don't feel safe because I need money for all this stuff.
Yeah.
But that's because you've, another conversation, but we've put so much trust into everything external, we're now not responsible for ourselves.
I don't think that is a different conversation. I think that's exactly it, because when we're brought up from young to always look outside of ourselves for reassurance, for answers, for safety, for guidance. Even simple things like, I don't know, how the schooling system is and how we should always look at like other people to, I don't know, that's a really bad example, but there's many examples.
No, it is, but it's even the same like if you get a cold or flu, you could either stay at home for a couple of days, have a few tea bags, or go get some tablets from the shop. There's two ways to do it. But we put our trust in like the pharmaceutical company to cure all our things. We can stay at home and fast for a day.
The answers are outside.
You have the answers, yeah. You can fast and get rid of anything.
Yeah.
But we don't. We take things because we think that's the answer. So we've grown up in a world where everything's external to us.
Yeah.
But it doesn't need to be. Your body does everything it needs to.
Your body does everything it needs to. And that means on a physical level, an emotional level, a spiritual level, an energetic, every single level, the body is always trying to guide you to heal. Or to find answers. This depends on how aligned your body already is. So this is something you can go try. But if you have a situation that you don't know how to deal with, and you ask the question directly to your body, which is kind of like what you do with cards, psychic readings, all that kind of stuff, the body will always give you some kind of sensation or inkling to the direction you should be going in.
Yeah.
So these might even be things that people don't even notice, like a faster heartbeat or like a twitch in a certain side of your body or
a bit
something.
of excitement.
Excitement, yeah.
Yeah, so like if you're coming to sell your business and you're getting an offer or something, and then someone makes you an offer and you don't feel any way towards it,
It's guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's guidance. If your heart starts skipping, or if you start thinking you may be getting some regrets, that's that. You listen.
Listen.
Don't think about the money, because the money will always come. If you're in your perfect aligned job, the money will come.
Yeah.
You don't need to sell your soul, what we call sell your soul to get money. It's a flow. It's going to come. Just sort yourself out, and that will come.
Yeah. That's an important thing with alignment, is listening to the first feeling.
Yeah.
Because it's only, your body's always going to show you the first initial feeling towards something, but it's when the mind gets in the way,
The ego.
and the ego starts telling you reasons why you shouldn't trust that emotion.
Yeah.
And that's literally the battle between most of humans, is the battle between mind and body. The body's trying to take you one direction. The mind is going to tell you all the reasons why that's so unsafe and you shouldn't follow it.
Yeah.
Because often what you're following really is your heart.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the mind's like, no, don't go there because that's dangerous. That's unsafe. That's this, that's that.
Yeah.
So when we do that, we're going to inevitably end up in misaligned places.
Yeah.
And to add to that, pain is in the body, suffering is in the mind. That's what that reminds me of. Pain is in the body, suffering is in the mind. Because if you're experiencing something that's like in a moment, like it might be momentary that you don't have income for this month. Like you just said, I had $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
That's momentary.
Yeah.
Don't know if I'm saying that word right, but you know what I mean. But the logical side of that is, what if this never ends? What if I go lower than $1,000 a month? What if I can't pay my bills? That's all in the mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all of those emotions that come after, all those thoughts that come after the emotion, is what's going to take you away from the most aligned place.
Yeah. 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 I agree. Because like, I don't know, if you build something, if I built a business, that's my baby. I don't want to sell that. I'm saying this now. To ask me in 10 years' time, I have a different opinion. But where I'm at now, I think if I built something, like we're building this, you know, if Spotify came around tomorrow and was like, right, I want to give you both 20 mil, take it off you. I'd have to think about it and be like, well, why?
I don't think 20 mil's coming after 8 episodes, but yeah.
No, but if it did, I'd sit
No,
here and
I
I'd be
hear
like,
you.
but it's a thing. I want to reach people. I want to connect with people.
Your purpose is more important.
My purpose is more important than £20 million.
Yeah.
Because obviously I need money, but I don't care about the money, because life's more than that.
But you're only able to say that because you're aligned already.
Precisely. I said, ask me again in 10 years, it might be different, but how I feel now.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, like, for people that I know who, I got thinking of specific people who, if they were offered that, they'd be like, yeah, take that in no time.
Oh yeah.
But that's because you're in a place, like say that, you're in a space already where you feel, I don't want to be here.
Precisely. So you've built that to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to be there. That's the point. But people are so safe and secure in the finances of that job or the security of what that gives, that you won't listen to that dreaded feeling you have every weekend. And that's a minor example, but you can take that into any scale.
Yeah.
Any part of you that feels a certain way about not wanting to be somewhere, you need to be listening to that if you want to be aligned.
Yeah.
And I'm gone.
I was going to say, like, how much money do you really need?
Well, it depends what kind of life you want to live.
Yeah, but generally though, what do you want to do?
Are you asking me personally?
Yeah.
I don't need a lot of money. I've realised that.
What do you want to do? Wake up tomorrow, give me the perfect day.
Honestly, it's my days now. Like,
That's what
do
I'm
what the
saying.
fuck I want to do.
And have you got £1 million in the bank?
No, I do not.
This is what I'm saying. So it's nothing external. It's how you feel inside.
Exactly that. And this is the thing that we put so much. This has become a lot about money, but I think alignment has to fall into the topic of money.
Well, in the reality we live in, that's the barrier for everybody
Yeah.
not doing what they want to do. It's finances.
Because of the safety. And that's the answer. If you're resonating with what we're saying, the thing you need to be looking at is safety within yourself. Like, even if that doesn't make any sense to you, chat GPT it if you have to, or come to us. We haven't said that in any episodes, by the way. If you want help with this, DM us. Yeah, but like really just look into, why do I feel a lack of safety within myself? Why do I feel like I need to fill the gap of this thing, whatever this gap is, with money, with material, with, I don't know, a job I don't even like? Why am I doing that? That's the question you need to be asking. Because if you don't ask that, you will continue to stay in a misaligned or confused place.
I'm at a point now where I could literally live on the street.
This is it.
And still be content and happy. As long as I had shelter, a bit of food, I'd be okay. Do you know what I mean?
Crystals.
Do you know what I mean? I'd be okay.
I know exactly what you mean.
And I can see it in the world, and that's why people do that. It's like, yeah, it's a number of reasons, but
it's funny because a lot of statements get thrown around like I'd rather be happy than rich, or happy and poor and rich and sad, or whatever those things are that people throw around. But people kind of mistake them as like this really like spiritual way of thinking. But it is literally, if you can get this is the irony. This is the ironic part of it.
Yeah.
If you can get to a place where you feel safe enough to not have money, to not have material, to not have anything and live on the street,
Preach.
preach,
Preach.
then you are in the place to align to you all the finances and riches and material and experiences that you could ever want and need.
Yes. And that is the attraction.
Because you're not attracting from lack.
Yes, exactly. You're attracting from safety because you feel safe with nothing.
Yeah.
So then everything will flow towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The external doesn't give you safety. It's the internal safety which attracts everything.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
And that's it. Basically,
I think that's a fucking bombshell to end on as well.
Yeah. If you want to be aligned, look at your safety.
Yeah. And money will come. Money will come. It will. Biggest way to attract is acts of service. So every time you're giving to people, you're giving yourself away, your time, your energy, acts of service to people. That's when the universe responds and gives you back tenfold. So, it's the place of where you're creating your business from, what alignment. And I'm going to speak it.
Go on.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show how least resistance and alignment can get you a successful business.
Abundance flows to those who are truly committed to serving.
Acts of service, that's the key.
That's a perfect place to end it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for listening to episode 8. We've got some juicy episodes coming up next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be putting these out in the new year, I believe.
Yeah.
January.
100%.
So 2026 is the year of ascension.
It is. Who said that? Me?
No, it's just the year of ascension.
Oh, is it? I said
year of ascension. We said year of ascension,
Yeah.
but it's actually the year of the horse, meaning ascension, like taking off, flight.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. This year's been the year of the snake, which is shedding all the shit that you don't need.
Ooh, yeah, I can
So
feel
then
that.
we're going into the year of the horse.
It's been a long year.
But yeah, I've been saying year of ascension for a long time, 2026.
I'm down.
So yeah,
I'm here for it.
let's go.
Peace.